You wanna smoke me? Do I look good to you? You know you like this. Come on. Just put me in your bowl. Or your bong. And just smoke me. Come on. You know you wanna smoke me. Mm-hmm. Oh, smoky. Smoky, smoky. Smoke me. Smoke me. Smoke me. Come on. Smoke me. You know you wanna smoke me. Smoke me. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Smoke me. Smoke me.
Oh, Sherry. Y'all caught me choking in the background. I thought it was going to take a little longer for that little nug to do his thing. There's a little nug here that wants to say hi to Sherry. Say hi, Sherry. Oh, yes. We miss you so much, girl. We miss you so much. Mwah. Little nug here. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Aaron. Hey, Dale. What's poppin'? I hope it's beans. I hope it's beans that are popping. Because that's what we're supposed to be popping on. Well, so this week in my Facebook settlement with my Facebook divorce settlement, the judge has decided that Facebook will retain custody of all my friends and family and that there will be a no contact order. So I'm not allowed to contact anyone on Facebook through Facebook. And that's going to be rough. I mean, it's going to hurt our viewers. We'll be lucky to get 10 people in here tonight since nobody on Facebook can know about it. But if anybody wants to share this over to Facebook on their page or on a group or something, maybe people will know that they can come over here and chat and watch. The live stream chat is doing really, really well. There's folks in here every day posting up pictures of their grow, posting up pictures of their plants. You'll notice some changes today at the top of the menu when you first go into the website. It now has everything in a separate tab. People were having trouble figuring out where to show your grow and where to find the help chat. There's a help chat just to help you navigate the live streaming and chatting features. You can go into the help section and watch all the videos of how to put this on your home screen on your phone so it's easy to get to, how to set up your profile, how to change your picture, all that good stuff. Hi, Greg. How are you? Thank you, Scott. And I think I remember that you won the pipe. And I have not mailed it out yet. So just give me 1 second, 1 minute for the pipe. And you'll also notice that over here behind me are the bongs. I got to find appropriate boxes and something to smash them up, wrap them up with so they don't get broken on the way to your houses. But I still have these 2 bongs and the pipe for Matthew. Or I mean Scott. I think it's Scott. I think Scott won the pipe. You did. No worries. Okay, sweet. I just wanted to verify that, and let me write that down real quick. Make sure that I have it right. Because I did write it wrong. I put Matthew on here instead of Scott. I'm not great at this yet. I'm really just a hippie pot grower pretending to be able to do this live stream stuff. And really, the focus isn't on really just the giveaways. The focus is on the information and the knowledge and the teaching of how to grow. So I'm sorry if I fall down sometimes on the giveaways and get them out really late. I don't mean to. It's just I'm busy growing. And speaking of busy growing, let's take a look over here. Raymond Sperlin's in the... Nice, Raymond. So I can let you guys know right now, those of you that are in the chat and you have a funny name, like literally funny flamingo, doubtful duck, old-fashioned oyster catcher, All you have to do is right above the chat bar, it'll say you are chatting as, and next to it, it says change. You can change to be your regular name. And then in the future, if you want it to always show your real name, you just need to be logged into the website to use the chat. But that's a nice, nice little baby you got going there, Doubtful Duck. And a gorgeous room of plants, Funny Flamingo. Let's go and bring in the plants. See what's going on over here. All right, so some of those are actually cannabis plants. The cover crop is keeping up with the cannabis plants right now. It's growing quite huge. So you can see a lot of grass, a lot of dicot radish, some little field peas. You can see a few things growing in there. It's hard to see the cannabis, but it's actually in there. And we're going to be going to visit them here in just a little bit. And I'll be doing some zoom in before we get done. If anybody's got a question, though, a grow question, make sure you throw it up early because we're only going to stay live for 1 hour. We will be shutting this down at 7 o'clock. It turns out that, now that I'm my own streaming platform, I have to make sure that I keep an eye on the bandwidth. And if I go too long, it'll use up all the available whatever it is that they've given me to use. The quiz tonight is going to be really cool. The last question, number 5, is going to be hard. I don't know who's going to be able to get it. But definitely share this out. See if you can get some folks to come in and watch. I got a cool package in the mail today. Oh, okay. It's a little bit wet because we're having a huge storm here. But that just makes it super easy to open. Yeah, see how hard that was to open? It just literally falls out of the box. So let's see what's in here. Oh, we have giant bottles of Photosynthesis Plus. We've got the vegetable fruit and yield enhancer. We've got Terps Plus. Yes. Good stuff. Aha. I got some info. I got a cool tray. Got an awesome sticker. I may even talk to these guys. Ooh, a package within a package. We don't know what's in there. I'm even going to talk to these guys about maybe sending out some of my beans when they send out these cool care packages. Oh, I got a Microbe Life pink hat. Oh, that's so cool, so cool. Let's see what else is in here. Oh my goodness, I got a Microbe Life shot glass. Open that up so you guys can see it. It's the cutest little thing. And it says Microbe Life on it. Nice. There's still some more stuff down in the bottom of this box. All right. I got the keychain. I got a paper clip. It says Microbe Life on it. Paper clip's very, very useful. Put the shot glass down. I got some more. I got the frequently asked questions. Watch out, now. Wait, what are you trying to take this from me? I don't know what this is, but it says it's black. Oh, this is cool. Oh. So this is a one-hitter. It's got the one-hitter in it. It's got a little pokey tool in it. It's got a little spot in the bottom to hold some extra weed. It's got a spot in the top for you to hold some weed for this guy. And the coolest thing about this whole situation is that the piece that goes on the top and the piece that came off of the bottom, if you take both of those off, you got a little mini grinder. I don't know if you guys can see in there that it's got little grinder teeth, but it's a little mini grinder. Super cool, super cool. I love that. Put them all back together here. I don't want to lose none of the pieces out of the inside of it. I guess if I put the comments down, you could probably see better too. Super dope, super dope. Micro Life, one hitter, grinder top and bottom, storage chamber. Well, no wonder you want that, Nug. No wonder. No wonder. That boy right here trying to take it out of my hands while I'm even opening it. Yeah, you need a grinder? You need a nug size grinder just for you? It is nug size grinder. You're right. It would fit you perfectly. Oh, cool, cool, cool. And everything was re-wrapped and sealed in bags, so no fear of it getting wet out there in the rain. Oh, wait. There's one more bag to open. Let me put all this stuff back in the box. Back in the box. Back in the box. There's one more to open here. Oh, sweet. The SLF 100. Super cool. Super cool. This is going to be your enzyme cleaning formula that'll help clean everything out naturally. That's awesome. This is not a nutrient and not a fertilizer. This is what you use to clean everything out. Some of this is going in my reservoir because I noticed a little slime stuff up in there. So I am going to throw some of this into the reservoir that holds my dehu water. Sweet. I'll be able to use all that stuff right away. All right, Set to Hook. Staggering Productions is in, and Staggering Productions are in the house. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. Good evening, Mark McCumber. I'm so glad you found me off of Facebook. It's not that easy to do. Not that easy to do at all. The clone gel that I like, man, there's a couple that I like. There's a couple that I really, really do like. But Clonex is probably the king. Clonex is probably the king. But there's another one, and it's a little green gel. I feel like that little green gel went a little bit farther, but I can't remember the name of it. I have a gallon of Clonex in my garage, so I'll never run out of Clonex. I'll be using that for the next 10 years, probably. No, you can't have none of the goodies. You can't have none of the goodies. You can't. No, you can't. Those are my goodies. That's my mail. Those are my goodies. Well, I was so happy to find that on the porch today. I was already expecting some packaging from Amazon. I had to buy more of those little vials that we put the seeds into before they go in the packages. I'm sure some of y'all have noticed by now, there is a new, where is it at? A new logo up in the other corner there. I've always served with the cease and desist letter. Thank you, Facebook haters. I appreciate you. You push me to level up every time. And I'm here to take the challenge and do what I got to do. So thanks to my issues with Facebook, we now have a live stream and a live chat on the website. I'm working on another platform, another website that'll be much more interactive and much more social, you know, with like a regular feed and everybody posts what they're doing that day. It'll basically be a kind of a Facebook clone, but it's going to be cannabis friendly and only have my friends, family, followers, and customers will be allowed inside. Eventually, we'll be able to lock it down to members only and keep the spammers, the scammers, the haters, and the trolls over on Facebook where they belong. Thank you for watching on YouTube. I appreciate that. There's actually quite a few people watching on YouTube. I cannot, let me go and look on the, I have to look on my tablet here to see how many people are watching on the website. But it looks like there's at least 8 people watching over on the website. It says 9 viewers. It says 9 viewers. And if you pull it up and the video is not playing, that's because you need to hit the little play button in the middle. if you hit the little play button in the middle, then it will start playing like it's playing now. See there? Yep, yep. And in order to watch the chat and the show at the same time, you can click on the screen there, make it a little, oh, I made it full screen. All right, well, let's get off of full screen. I should just take the plants down so there's enough room for me and the thing here. Take it off of full screen and make it picture in picture. Once it's picture in picture, I can pull my chat up, put it over the top, open the chat, and have the chat and the video playing on the same screen. And that's kind of what I needed to do anyway, so I can see who's up in here. Rose Buzz, I finally got logged in. Thank the Lord, Rose got logged in. I'm sending you an extra pipe today, Rose. Rose had a couple of problems with some of her seeds. We've been noticing that a couple of the strains of the geogenetics are not feminized. They're coming back with boys and girls. Specifically, the Alien OG and Candy Muffins is what I've heard. But if anybody else is having trouble with those geogenetics, hit me up. I'll send you out something cool. I definitely I never meant to put feminized on something that wasn't feminized. Mix up between me and the breeders, and I apologize. I absolutely apologize. I'll be changing their packaging and their category soon. Oh, Rose was the funny flamingo, but Rose has managed to get her profile picture up there. So that's pretty super cool. Pretty super cool. But yeah, we've got 10 participants on the website. We've got 11 participants over on YouTube. Folks on YouTube, I would love if you would try it out over on the website. It's absolutely not hard to do. Let me show you. What everybody over there is saying. You might not be able to read it. Maybe it's backwards. I can't tell. Hey, Robbie from CNR Creations. Everything is going absolutely great. Absolutely great. Matt Fierro's in the chat over there. Jesse Payne's in the chat over there. Rose Buzza, Michelle Lynn. We've got DJ, Dr. John. We've got Brittany. We've got Dale from Effin' Trees. We've got the Cultivator dude on there earlier today showing some amazing looking orange rum dosey dub. Definitely go over and check it out on the website. People are talking right now. I see it scrolling through. Stevo is in here. Nice, Stevo. You can change your name from Clumsy to Stevo just by going right above the chat bar. It'll say chatting as Clumsy something or other. You just, next to it has a little change. Click that change, backspace through Clumsy whatever, or you can make it Clumsy Stevo. But you can make your name whatever you want, preferably something that I can know you as. That way, if you win a prize or something, it won't be so hard for me to get it out to you. There is buy one, get one tonight during the live stream and until midnight, basically till I wake up tomorrow. Anybody that purchases anything on the website will automatically get that number of packages doubled. So if you bought one pack, you get 2. You buy 4 packs, you get 8. And so forth. I try to keep them in the same type of family. So if you bought one of the Nugs Double Grape Drop, you'd probably get another one in the Nugs Double Grape Drop. If you buy a regular autoflower like a Grimy, you'll get a Strawberry Grimy for the freebie. If you buy a Photo Period, you'll get a Photo Period for the freebie. But I try to stay within that line. Unfortunately, all of the Star Wars packages, the Star Wars poster packs that made the big Star Wars picture, are all gone. So all of those Dark Jedi crosses are completely gone. You can get some of the Dark Jedi crosses in the limited release packs. The Mace Windu, the TIE Windu, and the Windu cookies. Oh, thank you for switching over to the site. Thank you. Thank you. Nice, Robbie. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all hopping over to the website. It's I need to test it. It's been in beta testing for about 2 weeks now, and we need to keep pushing it to its limits so that I can see where it breaks down, where it has problems. I'm obviously not going to be able to afford to build a platform that is going to be able to handle 3 billion users like Facebook does, but I'm hoping to be able to build a platform that works for the group that we have that wants to grow Nancy's Own and the people who want to learn about autoflowers. And photo periods. Right now, our Learn and Burn is photos and fast photos. So getting back to the Learn and Burn, these ladies up here, week 4 is over. Today begins week 5 of the growth in our photo period 10. That means I have about another week before I can start looking for sex, except for the fast photos. There's one group of fast photos in there, the critical locks from Phenofiends that they sent me back across. They made with Garly locks in a photo period, and the fast photos are already showing their sex. So they're ready for me to flip the light and for them to do their thing already. Hi, Melissa. Nice to see you guys in here. Sweet, sweet. And at the top of the chat on the website, you can see how many people are in there currently, how many, whether somebody's typing or not. I added a new feature today to where you can get messages even when you're not on the website that'll pop up in your browser and let you know you have a message over on the website. Just working with and playing with different little features as often as I can. Let me get a drink of water. Let me play a song for us. Man, I need a coffee and a joint. I don't have that song on here. But I've got a Learn and Burn song we can listen to.
Hit the stream, it's time to learn. Growing green leaves feel the burn. From seed to plant, we all take turns.
Robbie, I can't wait to see you get some more of them in cocoa. Absolutely can't wait. You guys can give me a little heart or thumbs up or something. I don't know what you can put in the chat. Let me know if you can hear this. We're going to have a really, really cool quiz tonight. Our quiz tonight is all about photo periods and fast photos. The very last question is a hard one. A lot of the stuff is for just photo periods, but the last question applies to all plants, so that'll be cool. Nice. Matt and Scott both said they can hear it good. Sweet, sweet. I gotta figure out how to make a playlist of the songs and then have them just play one after another. But I think in order to do that, I have to download them all into one big file and then place that file up here and have it play. I'm sure there's a way. We're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out together, folks. If anybody out there knows WordPress, Elementor, BuddyPress, any of these programs that I'm using, WordPress Player, anybody knows any of that back-end website stuff, Bluehost, hit me up, let me know. I'm still having a little Bluehost issue. Not with this website. This website's great, but I've got the other grow420meds.com website that I'm building out for the consulting services, to have all the videos and all the social stuff over there. The payment processor for my credit cards is not going to let me do any virtual products here on the Seed website. They want it to remain Seeds only. They barely let me put a little merchandise up there, a t-shirt or a bong or something once in a while when I have it in hand. But they won't let me do any drop shipping or anything like that, and they prefer that I just keep it to Seeds. And with the percentage that they charge, I prefer that I just keep it to Seeds. So I'm going to build out the other website for the platform where we can have consulting calls and one-on-one mentoring help and classes and maybe even some cool pay-per-view events that we can do that are, if I can get $5 at the door, then everybody that comes in will have a raffle ticket and we can raffle off something cool, that kind of thing. I am going to need to mow that lawn pretty soon. That lawn is getting out of hand, isn't it? I'm going to throw it up full screen for a second.
Harvest time will feel so right. In our hands, a future bright. In this garden we unite. take turns. Watch the green as it
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me talking when I put that up there full screen or not.
in the chat with
Well, thank you for driving home and listening in, Jesse Payne. I appreciate that so much.
cannabis knowledge flowing in streams.
Man, so many people are here. So many people are here. Now we are up to, we have 17 over on the website and we have 9 on YouTube. I'm super stoked. I'm happy with that. I'm absolutely happy with that. And I think that it might actually be time to go take a look at these plants and then we can do the quiz. So I'm gonna switch cameras right now. I'm gonna take this camera down and I'm gonna go over to the plant room. So be right.
Healthy soil and water right. Nurturing the plants all night. Leafy greens in morning light. Standing tall, they're quiet.
All right, so I've turned the microphone on over here. I cannot currently see any comments on the website. That's the only problem. I can see comments on YouTube right now, but I cannot see comments on the website. So I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna turn this camera around.
Sunlight's golden glow. Healthy soil and water right. Nurturing the plant. Nurturing the
Turn this
plants
camera
all
around.
night. Watch it grow.
We're gonna get in and look at some of these ladies.
Greens in morning
Now you
light.
can see that there are actually
Standing tall, they're quiet as sight.
plants in
Quiet
there.
and glow.
There are actually pot
This
plants
garden we
in each one of these
unite.
pots.
We unite.
Some of them are quite happy in there.
Go together, share. Harvest time will feel so right. In our hands, a future bright. In this garden,
Oh,
we
yeah.
unite.
Let's look over here on the other side of the
Go
room.
together, share the light.
These over
Harvest
here
time will feel so right. In
are
our
the,
hands, a future bright.
these over here are the
In this garden,
Mystery Machines
we unite.
from Jeffrey Stoll.
Share the light.
This big tall girl back here, that's the Maui Wowie from Kenneth over in Hawaii when I went to visit.
In this garden, we unite.
Over in this tray, we've got the critical locks right here. This big girl of the day. Critical locks.
Growing green leaves feel the burn. From seed to plant, we all take turns.
But yeah, it may look like a jungle, but within this jungle, there are cannabis plants. And they're absolutely perfectly happy to be in here doing their thing.
Cannabis knowledge flowing in streams.
Gotta walk around just a little bit.
Lighting
I want
up
to see if I
our
can get in here. If you
harvest
guys
time
can
is
see
close
those
to
little
seas.
hairs.
Learn and burn, let's take it slow. Feel the
It doesn't want to
rhythm,
focus
watch
on it.
grow.
There we go.
From tiny
She's a
seeds
girl.
to buds that show.
Congratulations, I'm a mama and she's a girl. So is this other little one right here.
Healthy soil and water
She's hard to
right.
see.
Nurturing
Alright, let
the
me
plants all night.
let me get this camera off
Greens
and
in
I will
morning
go back.
light.
Oh well, let's just check in on our fast photo real quick. Let's just check in on our fast photo. Still doing the frosty up thing. Two phenos in here, 2 plants, 1 pot. You can see down there. But yeah, the ladies are doing super happy. Yeah, I'm on the telephoto lens trying to get zoomed in pictures. But yeah, this girl's about to come down. Yeah, this girl right here is about to come down. And while we're not on the triple camera, we'll go back over here and take a look. Into the big room here.
Harvest time will feel so right. In our hands, a future bright.
There's our tall girl.
In this garden we
There's our other tall girl back there. That's the kid at piano's playing. Maui Wowie. Super tall back here in her groove. They're like, so what's up? You gonna raise this light, lady? Yes, the lady will raise the light. Oh. Is that better for you? Okay. Now the light's crooked, just because you want to be all tall and stuff. That's okay with me. Everything in here is looking beautiful, looking green, looking happy. DU number 1, DU number 2. Everything's pumping along just great. Super, super happy with this room. Super happy with it.
Harvest time is closer, it seems. Learn and burn, let's take it slow. Feel the rhythm, watch it grow. From tiny seeds to buds that show in the sunlight's golden glow.
Alright, so now we've got the Nancy cam and the Nug cam. But I'm going to have to turn the Nug cam off because he's too close and it's going to give me an echo. Yeah, he says he doesn't like it either. Doesn't like the Nug cam. Alright, let me get that one off.
Watch it grow, watch it grow. From tiny seeds to buds that show.
Alright, I gotta remember how though. It's really all I want to do. Oh, I do it over here. There we go. Hey, I did it without ending the whole live stream. That was amazing. And then, yeah, we're still here. So last week when we were doing some tests and I tried to get off the phone that way, I accidentally ended the whole live stream. And it was right in the middle of our pre-420 Friday night party. So if y'all were here for the pre-420 Friday night party and we're having a good time, I'm so, so sorry. Answer a couple messages real quick if anybody's having any trouble getting in here. CJ Groves is having a little bit of trouble. Let me look up something real quick and help him out. There we go.
Hit the stream, it's time to learn. Growing green leaves feel the burn. From seed to plant,
there we go.
take turns.
If you're watching, CJ, I just sent you a message.
In the chat, we're sharing dreams. Cannabis knowledge flowing in streams.
They said they had a little trouble and they were unable to transplant fast enough, and they've gotten a horrible little bit of root binding going on there. No live to us tonight, Robbie says.
From tiny seeds to buds a show in the sunlight's
Let me let him know I'm live on the website. Or maybe Robbie Johnson got in here. Oh, Robbie's in here already. There he is. Sweet, sweet. Let me let Graham know I'm live right now.
Standing tall, they're quite a sight.
Alright. I definitely need to clean up those plants over there. Richie Hendricks, I see my messages are now popping up down here at the bottom of that little black bar. So I know that Richie is over there in the Show Your Grow chat right now, putting up pictures of his plants. Oh, nice, nice. Good job, Greg. Good job. I need to send this guy a link. At least we're listening to music. Let me see if that helps him get in. In this garden we unite. Grow together, share the light. Harvest time will feel so right. In our hands. Alright, here's oh yes, look, they got him a new little home. Got that little root bound baby in a new little home. You know, it could pull around, it could, but it might be too late. It might be. Autoflowers really don't like to sit in a little pot and get root bound like that. It tends to stunt them out. It really does. Alright, so let me go. Nugs is very comfy. Thank you, Rose. Nugs is extremely comfortable. Let me go ahead and get rid of this song because I think it's just playing on a loop. Let me play one more song. We'll change the song. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, Robbie. I appreciate you. From seedlings in the ground, I start the race. Nurturing the green in this peaceful space. Let me get a little smoke in me. We're going to do this quiz. We got 15 people on the website to do the quiz, and we got 8 people over here on YouTube to do the quiz. Some of you might be on both spots. That's okay. I appreciate you being here. Novus Home Grower is in the house. Everybody go and give them a little shout and a follow over on YouTube. They've been growing the grimy bubblegum for a while in a really small window setup, just proving that anybody can grow anywhere and still pull off some frosty product. The frost is starting to come onto those grimies now, and they're starting to look like the little diamonds that they are. Rain or shine, we grow with pride. In Nancy's garden we reside. Yeah, Graham's still asking grow questions back here, but we're gonna get into the grow questions that we have over here on the Clumsy Steve-O. It says it keeps buffering on you. Oh, that's gonna be on your connection, unfortunately. Maybe close any other windows that you have open on your browser. I know a lot of people, when they use their browser, they just open a new browser every time. And when I go in there and look at all the windows, I sometimes have 50 different browser windows open. If you're having trouble with the stream stuttering, go and check and make sure you don't have a whole bunch of windows open on your browser right now. All right. Okay, I think the song ended. So we're going to turn it off. We're going to throw up the quiz. And I'm going to make sure everybody's ready. You know, grab a crayon and a rolling paper and get ready to write down 5 letters. There's 5 questions. They're all multiple choice with A, B, C, D letters. You need to have all 5 letters in the chat bar before you hit send. So pretty much we don't talk a lot during the quiz. We just concentrate on getting 5 letters in the box. At the end of the quiz, when I ask you to, go ahead and start dropping your answers. And that way we can compare the answers that you give with the answers that are correct and see who's the first person to get it right. Don't worry, very often, nobody gets it right. And it's supposed to be that way because we're trying to learn something here. So if we're ready, let me put it back up there. Sorry. If we're ready, I'm going to pause it because it is a little video that keeps playing. I'm actually going to go back. All right, here's the instructions to carefully read each of these questions about plants to test your knowledge. Select the letter that corresponds to the best answer. That doesn't mean that there might not be more than one answer sometimes, but we're looking for the most common or what would be considered the best answer. Put only that letter in the chat bar. Do not hit send. Single letter replies do me no good. We need 5 letters at the end to get your answer because it's a 5-letter answer at the end. It says anyone who answers before the last question will be disqualified. You're not disqualified. Just start over. And if people come in late, I may have to go back and go over the questions. So if you did miss a question on the first time through, don't worry about it. We'll be going over them a second time before we show the answers. All right, so let's go. We're going to play it now. Well, hello, silly scarab. In case you don't know, you can change your name by going right above the chat bar where you chat. It'll say now chatting as Silly Scarab. Next to it, there's a little tiny blue change. You can hit that change. You can change your name to be somebody that we might all know and love. Or you can stay incognito and be the Silly Scarab. Just mind your manners and behave yourself because I'm the Zuck around here. I can Zuck you right out of there if you're not being nice. And that's not meant for Silly Scarab. That's meant for everybody. As a matter of fact, if you actually ever do anything on the website chat that is totally inappropriate, I will simply remove it, and I will probably remove you as a member of the chat and the website, and all you have to do is go make a new email address, come back to the website, sign up again, come back in with a better attitude, and I'll never kick you out again. I know that I'm a woman, so I can be sensitive, hormonal changes and whatnot. If I accidentally kick you out for something that I took the wrong way, I'm real sorry. Just get a hold of me and I'll get you back in. And with that, we're going to go to question 1. Question 1, what triggers flowering in photos? Photo period cannabis is what we're growing right now, week 5 of the Learn and Burn. So what is going to trigger those plants in that room to go into flower? And just keep your letter answer in the box. Don't hit go. Don't hit send. Keep it till the end. You need 5 letters to play the game. What you could choose from here are light, height, age, or season. You're going to want to know what triggers flowering in photo period cannabis. And this works for fast photos as well. We have one fast photo in there. So this works for fast photos as well. I'm sorry it's running a little slow. I hit the pause for too long. But question number 2 is, what is the average pH recommendation for hydroponics? And it could be 5.5, 7.65, or 4.5. We're looking for the average pH recommended for hydroponics. This works for both. This works for autos and photos. Once you think you have the answer, put it next to the letter of your first answer. Do not hit go. Do not hit send. Hold your horses for 3 more questions. Yes, please, Source Spider, wait to show your answers until all the questions are done. We're now on question number 3, which means you should have 2 letters in the chat bar ready for this 3rd question. Which of the following is a key nutrient for vegetative growth? Nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, or manganese? Which one, if you could only pick one of these to put on a vegetative plant, which one would you pick? And we will go back through these. So if you don't have them in the right order or you missed a question, I'm going to go right through them again at the end. But Those folks that are returning viewers that have been here before are probably able to keep up with it at the speed that it goes at now. And question number 3, the key nutrient for vegetative growth. Pick one of those 4. Be ready for question number 4. Question number 4 is, what is the biggest risk of overwatering your plants? This applies to all plants. This applies to your house plants. It applies to your lawn. It applies to auto flowering cannabis, photo flowering cannabis, fast photos, all plants in general. What is going to be the biggest risk of overwatering? And you've got answers like A, root rot, B, burning, C, wilting, or D, stretching. What do you believe is the most common problem or the biggest problem that you're going to get from overwatering plants? And pick your A, B, C, or D. This will give you 4 letters in the chat bar because we've had 4 questions so far. We're about to go on to question number 5, and then we'll start over and go through them one more time quickly so that we can see if anybody missed a question or needs to adjust their answers accordingly. Question number 5 is our bonus extra hard question. No cheating, no Googling, no looking this shit up. We're going to go quickly through it so that hopefully we get only true answers. Question number 5 is, what is the organism that causes root rot? It's going to be Lithotrophs, Pseudomonas, Pythium, Streptomycetes. Which one of these do you believe is responsible for causing root rot? This will be your 5th answer. This will be your last and final answer. You should have 5 letters in the box. We're going to staggering. Hold on. You got it. 4 A's and a C. We got to go back to question 1 and make sure that people didn't miss anything. Lots of people are picking 4 A's and a C or all A's altogether. What triggers flowering in photoperiods was question 1. Light, height, age, or season. Question 2, average pH recommended for hydroponics. Question 3, key nutrient for vegetative growth. Question 4, biggest risk of overwatering plants. And question 5, the organism that causes root rot. Man, I have a feeling we have a lot of really smart people in the chat tonight. We're going to let this thing ride. We're going to see what we got. We've got a lot of, we've got AAAAC, AAAAC, CBAAB, ACBAA, ACAC, ACAAC, ACAAC, ACDAC. All right. We're going to hit the go. We're going to see what the answers are. Make sure you've already thrown your answers in the chat. The answer is 4 A's, 1 C. If you got heck, you're a winner. You got every question right. Staggering Productions, right off the bat, had it out the gate. Over on the website chat, the first person to get it was Scott Mealing. The next person was CJ. And the last one to get it was Rose Buzza. So congratulations to everybody who got all of these questions right. Steve-O laughing. The answer is, I thought you guys might enjoy that for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and hit play on this so it can congratulate everybody for playing along, for testing your knowledge. I do want to go back to question 5 really quickly. If you got one of these, the hard question, if you managed to get one of these wrong, if you did not pick C, you need to go ahead and screenshot this on your phone. And it went away already. Let me go backwards. If you did not pick number C on question 5, you need to be aware that the other 3 organisms on this page are all extremely beneficial, and you don't want to get rid of them. You actually want to add them in. These are all wonderful things that your plant needs to be able to interact with its environment and take up its food. So the only one on here that is an anaerobic bad bacteria is the Pythium. All right. Back to the answers, and we'll let this play through to the end. Thank you all for coming and playing. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you got a chance to learn a little something tonight. We're going to do much more in-depth classes over at the website. When I get the new website set up, we'll be able to do some small group classes, some one-on-one tutoring. Great job. Thank everybody for their super hard work. I really, really appreciate everybody who comes in, watches the show, leaves a comment. The chat over on the website is popping. Lots of cool answers over there. It's showing me down here in the right-hand part of the screen that I've got a message over there. So, super, super cool. C was the only one you had heard of. All right, well, maybe it was easy to pick that C at the end. I should have maybe picked some more common stuff to put in the other boxes. But I did want people to get a chance to see some of those beneficial microorganisms. I'm going to be doing some series over on YouTube about microorganisms and what's beneficial and what's not. And Gerald Paulson has a really, really good series on nutrition and nutrients. And he's going to let me use that on the new website, of course, with giving him all the shout outs and credit for putting them together. But I'll be doing a little short video of each one of those nutrients. But I want to do some for the microbes. I want to do some for the little guys. I like to stand up for the little guys, so I'm gonna have to put one together just about the little guys. So expect to see all those little guys on an upcoming episode of What's in Your Soil. Or maybe we'll just call it What's in Your Roots. What's in your roots? Because it could be in hydroponics as well. I absolutely believe in adding beneficial microorganisms to the hydroponic setups. Just Google, you can Google beneficial microorganisms for hydro, and it'll start to give up some products. One I really like is called Terra Grow, TerraGrow. It comes in a white bottle with a blue and white label, or a blue and white label, black writing. Very, very simple packaging. Nice stuff. Really good stuff. Full of the good guys. We are going up on 53 minutes. We have 7 minutes left. Hello from YouTube, Troy Stevens. Hello, Troy. We had a really nice night. Yes, Clumsy Steve-O, or just regular Steve-O. Gerald absolutely does rock, and I can't thank him enough for helping me put together some content for the new spot. A little H2O2 can help with root rot, but it's going to kill not only the root rot, but all the other microorganisms that are down there. So bear in mind that it's a stripper. It's definitely a stripper, and it will strip everything away, and you may have to add back some good stuff. And the parts that it doesn't strip away, the bad guys come back fast and furious once all the good guys have died. That can be a real problem. So the problem with using peroxide in the soil is that it will strip out all the microorganisms, and then the first ones to recover are generally the bad guys, the slimy, the nasties. If anybody wants to come on the live chat in the on the website and throw up a picture of your plants or show your grow, we would love to see. There's I can't see how many people because people are typing. There's 15 people over on the website, so if you want one of you 15 people wants to try to throw up a picture, if the website will not let you put that picture in the chat, screenshot that picture and upload it that way. It works. It usually works all the time on a screenshot. I'm having trouble uploading a lot of my pictures to the chat because I'm using an iPhone, and a lot of the pictures are what they're called live pictures, to where if you hold on them, they give you like a little bit of video. I don't know exactly what that format is, but I know that format's not allowed in the chat. It will allow videos. It'll allow links. You can put up a link to a YouTube song. There's YouTube songs up there from earlier. I put one up yesterday for a song I really like. And you can see it right on here, the YouTube box. And if you put up a YouTube, we can just push it and play it right there in the chat. You don't have to leave or anything. So if you put up a YouTube, we can just push it and play it right there in the chat. You don't have to leave or anything.
Found on the beach. Looks like some Avalon.
Okay, so I can't play that on YouTube. I will get a content violation for stealing music. But you can go over to the website chat and you can check out that song. It is absolutely one of my favorite songs. And I put it up there for all the Facebook haters that are out there not letting me do stuff. It won't let you sign in today. It says unauthorized user. Well, maybe you've done something bad. I'm not sure. It is letting guests in because I see quite a few guests in the chat with their guest chat names. Maybe if you just log out and try to come in as a guest. Scott just left the website and came over here. Troy's having trouble. That's what happens. I just push the remember me button and then it keeps you. Nice. Good tip, Scott. Thank you, Scott. I think I've done the same thing on my device because it never has logged me out. It just always knows who I am. And it knows who I am through all my devices, whether I'm on the computer, the phone, or the tablet. Apparently, I'm logged into the website on all three, so I can upload material, video, whatever from any of those sites. Oh, here come the plant pics. Let me go back. All right. Oh, Robbie's got a nice one up here. And you can make the pictures full screen on the website, so you can look at them nice and big and zoom in. That's a very, very nice plant there. Let me see. Scott's thrown one up. Gorgeous. Man, Scott, you don't got no room left in there. You need an extra fan for sure, buddy, but your girls are looking amazing. Oh, that's a nice bud, Robbie. I love them little orange pears, and when it's getting frosty on the bottom of the leaf, I like that. I like that a whole lot. Yeah, Robbie, that's a Garlilox. Nice. Scott threw up a G Monkey picture. Rose put up pictures earlier today, too. You can scroll back. In fact, on this website chat, right now, it only erases messages every 60 days. When the message becomes 60 days old, it's going to fall off. So you can actually go back and see the very first message that was written in the chat and watch how it's evolved and who's had what problems and how we've solved them. And it's a short read. It's not a real long chat, but you can scroll all the way back up to the beginning of it, see all the pictures that we've shared. I think Phil Thompson had to take one picture down that he shared. It was a little inappropriate, but it was fun and we had a great time. And there might be some slightly inappropriate comments on the Friday night live that we had that was just on the website only. When we get down to where we're not putting these on YouTube anymore and they're just on the website, we'll have a lot more stuff going on because we won't be censored or I won't have any worried of, losing platform or getting in trouble anywhere. Robbie's typing. I can see you typing, Robbie. Now Thomas is typing. Thomas and Robbie are both typing. I wonder which one of you can type the fastest and get your message through the first. 8 people over on YouTube. I totally appreciate you, YouTube watchers. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and share that channel out on social media platforms. I prefer we don't share the website channel out because that's for us. That's for those of us who actually, grow the plants and make the purchases and do the things. Fuck FK Facebook. I believe you, Robbie. Yep. Fuck Facebook. Our YouTube channel is 18 and up. Our website is also 18 and up. So please respect that and know that anytime that there's children around, they may hear something inappropriate if this stream is playing. Thank you, Staggering. Enjoyable to be here with you as well. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a beautiful evening. I will see you next Saturday for week 6 of the Learn and Burn photos and fast photos. And I'm going to work on doing a morning show during the week for some of us old folks that just want to sit around and talk about the good old days and growing weed. So have a great night. I love you all. See you next week.